Alright, we'll set that to 0.
Yep, that'll be nice.
Alright, pick us up and we can head out there. So initially we'll just go up and down on a racetrack pattern like we did last time, just to get a feel for it. So we're into wind, so we can accelerate into wind, give yourself a little bit of room out there, and then you can...
Just go straight into it?
Yeah, I'd go around to the right to start with, because you're sitting on the right.
Yep.
And you want to go that way first.
As in, oh yeah, yep.
Into the wind.
Yep.
That's it. And come up to your 50 feet. And use that that service road there. That's to keep us away from those towers.
So we're at 60 feet now. Do you want to go higher?
No, that's it. All we want there is that's the height.
Yep.
50 feet, about 50 knots. Or 50 to 60 feet, 50 to 60 knots. We've got a little bit of wiggle room there.
Yep.
But just nice and gently, take your time. You can go out to the taxiway if you want to.
Okay.
Just to make it a little bit wider so you got something to follow. We just have to turn before the runway, obviously.
Yep.
Yes, there is the one aircraft in the circuit. Try and see how we're sinking.
Yep. Can we slow down?
Yep.
Alright.
So just looking for a little bit of accuracy. Again, just take your time, don't rush it. Just kind of ease yourself into it. It's a little bit different flying like this. Trying to get a feel for the aircraft, keeping the aircraft in trim. And everything's slow and smooth. It'll make your life a lot easier. So don't force it to do something it doesn't want to. Just nice and slow, smooth everything out, and the aircraft will react a lot nicer for you. Let's see, we're kind of downwind there now. Keep that forward. There, you're slowing down to 40. Be a little bit more positive through that turn.
That would be what I was talking about before. When I lift the nose, because it's starting to sink, we slow down. So instead of lifting the nose, I just make the turn shallower.
Instead of lifting the nose, lift it a little bit, but raise the collective a little bit more.
Yep, okay.
So you just need a little bit more power to maintain height rather than lifting the nose.
Yep.
You'll always lose a little bit of indicated airspeed in the turn anyway, mainly because of the error in the pitot tube. That's normally about 5 knots. That's it. So we got 50 knots, about 50 feet here, so just nice and gently here. I'm just going to follow you through on the controls here.
Okay.
So we want to turn at about the stormwater drain coming through here, gently turning, a little touch of half cyclic, but now bring the power in behind it, then hold. That's it, and a little bit of forward cyclic there.
Romeo Whiskey Foxtrot, please touch and go.
And then rolling level. See how that's much smoother?
Yep.
Got a bit of a crosswind there now.
Yep. Going around. Romeo Whiskey Foxtrot.
So we can change that if you want to. So when you roll out here,
yep,
just keep going up that way towards the aim point. And hold that. And then when you hit the aim point coming around to the right, and we'll extend down into the southeastern boundary now. They come around on the fence line, and you can just go out towards that mound where those birds are, straight out through there, just fly between the lampposts.
Yep.
Got thicker going that way, you got to unwind.
What's that?
Got thicker going that way, you got to unwind the other way.
Quick touch and go, Tango Quebec Oscar.
Are we going a bit faster?
Just got Harmony 094, please, ready for runway 24 left for Albion departure. Harmony 0943, hold position. Hold position, touch and go. Harmony Whiskey Foxtrot, downwind full stop.
Got the car off the ground car there?
Yep, keep on turning through.
So watch that speed, remember 50 to 60 knots.
Yep. We'll be slowing down while turning, probably not the way to do it.
Easiest way obviously is to slow down into the wind. You got 70 knots there, got a 78 knot ground speed. Now you got sort of 55 and you got 40 knot ground speed, so massive change.
Yeah, okay.
So you want to try and be a bit more accurate with your speed.
Don't come downwind as quickly. When the wind's going.
Quickly touching it.
The wind has picked up a little bit and it has swung around.
Yep. It's always the messy side, so see if I can do a bit better of a job.
That was quite nice.
Yep. Speed didn't drop below 50. We're just coming into wind, so the ground speed suddenly stops.
You get the ground speed there.
Yeah. Might actually go these satellites here, give myself a bit more room.
Tango Quebec Oscar, downwind touch and go. Tango Quebec Oscar number 1. Tango Quebec Oscar. Delta X-ray whiskey, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Delta X-ray whiskey.
Glad there's that window above your head.
That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Alright, you bored doing circles yet?
I am. Getting dizzy.
Cool, well, let's try a little bit of contour flying then. So, in New Zealand we used to have low level flying areas, which is normally a tidal bay, and when the bay went out you had a massive area. So let's come around here.
Oh.
Just follow me through for a sec.
You've got it.
We'll just try and maintain the aircraft. We can come over here, and just for a bit of
downwind touch and go.
something different, we can come over the top of the bushes.
Terrific excited, Tango Quebec Oscar.
So the tidal bays, you can follow the little streams and rivers, and we used to
Station's currently 16 knots across them from the south.
maintain height and speed, following the road. A little bit quick, and just sort of follow this around. And then as we come through here, we can come around to the left. Obviously we've got to watch the lampposts, and we can go out on the other side. So you've got a much bigger area to fly.
Yep.
Just going to go over the ponds here, so I'm not over the buildings.
Kilo Oscar, go off, clear touch and go. Clear touch and go, Kilo Oscar, go.
Trying to maintain speed and height throughout. You have control, just have a bit of a play.
I've got control.
And then just try not to get too close to those houses, but we'll just fly around here.
Alright.
Just so you can go out further.
Okay,
You can go out, see where that ditch is.
Yep.
And then sort of come around, or maybe just around that thing there.
Yep.
Just so we don't get too close to that runway centre line. Don't drop the nose in there.
Yep.
And we'll just stay on the right side of that windsock. Watch your speed. It just feels faster than it is.
Yep.
And then, so we're making a much bigger area now.
Over the trees?
Yeah, you can follow the, what's that road there a little bit?
Yep.
Just to give yourself a little bit of something different.
Yep.
I think giving the NDB towers a bit of a wide berth, but coming down this road.
Clear touch and go, Tango Quebec Oscar.
And then you've got a track to sort of follow.
Yep. Lower down.
Don't drop the nose. So that's quite noticeable.
Yep.
Number 1.
Maybe turn just after that, whatever that thing there looks like, some sort of power or pump. Oh, there's a pump there, yeah.
Okay, we see.
Ducking left here.
Kilo fuel, downwind, touch and go.
Oh, it's going too fast.
Number 2.
While doing it.
Kilo fuel. Station information, Charlie's just being recorded. The wind's varying between 150 degrees and 210 degrees. Minimum 10 knots, maximum 20 knots with a maximum crosswind of 16 knots.
Yeah, that's why it feels blustery.
Yep. Feel like a rally car driver.
I used to do this around the hills and follow the mountain roads.
Yeah.
It was a bit of fun, but quite difficult,
Yep.
especially in the wind. Like pretend you kind of like filming or something.
Yep.
So you had to stick close to the road, but obviously avoid all the obstacles. So this time, as you come back around, what we'll do is extend up a little bit. We'll extend downwind a little bit. We'll come back around into the wind, and we'll look at a quick stop straight into the wind.
Yep.
So we're kind of going to come up through there, and then you can see where the wind is now.
Yep.
Come back around to the right, and we'll do a quick stop into the wind.
Okay.
Station's currently 20 knots crosswind.
And then gently roll level, eyes outside, pick a reference point.
Yep.
Now leading with collective, and quick stop, go. Nice and gently develop. As it starts to die off, raising collective, gentle forward, cycling, pedals. That's it, and then pick a spot, gently forward and down.
Bit of sideways movement there.
A little bit of sideways, a little bit of looking at the ground.
Crosswind, exceed, touch and go. Short fuel.
You'll move sideways.
Because you're looking down, not out. Alright.
Go again.
Yep, pick it up. Now I've got all this area here, so what we'll do is we can accelerate into the wind.
Yep.
And we'll get about our 50 knots, 50 feet, and we'll do another quick stop. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
And quick stop, go.
Clear, touch and go. Tango, Quebec, Oscar.
Bring power in, pause, hold it there. Now use the height to gain speed, just gentle forward. Keep accelerating. There's our 40 knots now coming around. Accelerating through the turn. Maintaining height. Watching your power. Same again, come on around.
I'll go between the pump and this power pole here.
Extend upwind a little bit.
We're just a bit fast, that's all.
And then we'll come back down into wind. Just try and slow everything down on this, because we've got plenty of wind. You can do it really slowly.
Yep.
And go up into that corner there. I've got a fucking plane on final again. So you have to start to come around about now. There we go. As you roll level, pick a reference point, eyes outside, stabilise the machine, and quick stop, go. Leading with collective. Develop the flare, develop. As it starts to slow, raising collective, gentle forward cyclic, pedals for trim. A little bit more left, winds from more from our left. Look at the windsock.
Yep.
Alright, now we're going to use our... So this is where picking a reference point really helps. I'm picking that black, red and yellow sign.
Okay.
So just use our height. You can see we're hovering fine there.
Yep.
Gently squeeze that cyclic forward. Don't touch the collective. I can feel you lowering it. Just gently squeeze the cyclic forward. You'll naturally sink, but you'll also naturally accelerate. So again, what's your reference point? Because we've drifted left if you're using that sign.
Oh, no.
So there's your airspeed.
Yep.
And then coming around.
Downwind, touch and go.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
And quick stop, go. Nice and gently. Develop. Keep developing. Start to bring the power back in. Just a little bit aggressive there. Slow everything down. Pause. and just squeeze that cyclic forward. Obviously we've got to clear that fence.
Yep.
So the slower and smoother you do it, the less height we'll lose. There we go. Keep accelerating. Gonna lower that power down and bring us back around. That wind is getting quite blustery, you can feel it.
Yep. The sand is really bright without sunnies on.
I bet it is. It's like being in snow.
I'm never going to do this again. I'm going to always remember my sunnies.
So coming in here, let's have a look at a downwind quick stop this time.
Okay.
Oh, we're about a 90-degree turn actually into the wind from here.
Yep.
So we're going to do just a turn 90 degrees and then roll into we'll go up a little bit. So I'm just following you through here. So we've got to watch these birds. So starting to come around to the right now. So come around, come around, come around. Hold that, come around, hold that in. Gently roll level and quick stop. So leading with collective, develop, 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 pause. Raising collective forward cyclic. See how slowly you can do it?
Yep.
And then you're there.
Good.
Alright, this time we'll have a look at a 180-degree quick stop, which will be a turn and then a flare. Where's the wind? The wind's behind us, isn't it?
We're downwind now.
Yep, so we're downwind. I'm going to come around to the right just because you're sitting on the right.
Yep.
Alrighty-o, so coming up through here. So we have to stop before the runway. So we're turning 180 degrees, coming around, and then as we roll level, we're bringing the nose up. So we lost a little bit of height, and then pause. That was a pretty shit effort, but you kind of get what I mean.
Yep.
So we're going to, you have control, aim for that patch of sand on the bank in front of us, which is a little bit yellower. Accelerate down through here.
So just doing a turn to come back downwind.
So all we're doing is a 180-degree turn, we're rolling level, and then we're doing a quick stop.
Yep. But obviously we're going to turn here, come back down and do the 180 quick
Yeah,
stop.
we'll just do a normal turn here, give yourself a little bit of room, so you can come left to give yourself turn to right. It's only, the only reason we're doing this is because the wind's changed.
Yep.
And then coming around when you're ready, you don't have to go too far, just to give yourself enough room to turn back into the wind. So it's quite a steep turn now, because you're doing reasonable speed, and that wind swung around again.
Yep.
So basically come around to the left, and then coming around to the right to set yourself up into the wind.
Yep. Coming
around, aim. There we go. And we'll turn on about the aim point.
Yep.
So you ready?
Yep.
So quick stop, go. First turn, just coming around, keep the nose level. A little bit of aft cyclic, bringing the power in a little bit. As you come back into the wind, roll level, bring the nose up, pause, forward cyclic, level it out. There you go.
Yep.
Do the same again. Alright. Come down a little bit.
Yep.
Alrighty-o, eyes outside. And quick stop, go. Nice gentle turn, bring the aircraft back into the wind. Leading with collective, smooth as you can, pause, bringing the power back in, forward cyclic, pause. Yeah, that was nice.
Yep.
Alright, let's go again. Just, we'll extend it out slightly more. This time we'll have a look at a flare and then turn. I'll demonstrate the first one, see if I can do it.
No worries.
Just you go a bit further downwind on this one.
Yep.
And you just want to set yourself up. So gently rolling level. Alright, I have control.
You've got it.
So we'll just come over here a little bit. And looking at that, we'll come around about there somewhere. Right, that's downwind.
Kilo, Oscar Golf.
Alright, eyes outside. Got that white grey hanger in front of me. So we're going to initiate the quick stop downwind. So quick stop go. So initiating the quick stop downwind, flaring, speed's washing off, level the disc, turn back into the wind, and then bring the nose up. You can see it's a lot harsher. It's a lot harsher sort of manoeuvre.
Yep.
So it's not ideal, but it's a much sharper turn, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Alright, let's, but you must level the disc prior to bringing it back into wind.
Yep.
Yeah? And then you need to be a little bit positive that not bringing the nose up too much, because we're flaring, slowing the aircraft down, forward cyclic, and then we're turning it round. You're using the pedals a little bit to help it come round, and we're bringing the nose back into the wind. And then we want to keep the forward cyclic to keep that forward positive. Otherwise, if you bring the nose up too much, you'll end up going backwards.
Yep.
Gently rolling level, let's just see where the wind is. So just track down here a little bit,
Yep.
just to get yourself properly downwind. And maybe start to come around about now.
Yep.
Your speed's good, height's good. Alright, gently coming around, eyes outside.
Yep.
Rolling level, pick a reference point.
Yep.
Righto, you ready?
Yep.
So quick stop, go. Initiate the quick stop, pause. Now level the disc a little bit, gently come around into the wind. Bring the nose up slightly, and then just pause. There you go, hold that height.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep.
Try that again.
Got enough fuel for another one?
Yeah, go for it.
Running up runway 2 for right, so we'll Delta Bravo.
So you're not really quick stopping into wind there, you're quick stopping downwind and then just turning into the wind, really, aren't you?
Yep. That actually feels a lot better than doing the 180 quick stop where you turn then quick stop.
Yep.
You get a lot more time to turn because you're slowing down while doing it.
Yeah. But you are downwind, so you can't terminate downwind.
I got Delta Bravo.
Don't sink, you're sinking.
Hotel Alpha, Bravo 5, ready for 4 now.
Right, just hold out there, it's gone even more southerly.
With the right, blunt up Zero Hotel.
And start to come around, don't gain any more height than that.
Yep.
Alright, maybe we'll go around the aim point, about there somewhere.
Yep.
Rolling out level, eyes outside, you ready?
Yep.
Alright, so quick stop, go. Initiate the quick stop, we're downwind. So slowing down, level the disc and come around back into the wind. Bring the nose up and pause. See how we sunk? We don't really want to sink like that, we want to maintain height, but not too bad.
Okay.
Alright, let's head back then.
No worries.